So there are a lot of government financial benefits available in Belgium, but as individual, you need to apply for most of them. It's your right, but you must take action, okay? So the government will not come to your door and ask you to apply. Yes, there are some benefits which are automatic, but many other benefits requires you to submit an application yourself. So that's why today I am talking about benefits that can help you save money if you are planning to buy a new appliance such as a washing machine, a fridge, or a freezer. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Rich Pocket Podcast. My name is Hawa. I'm a budget manager at a diplomatic mission, and on this channel I share money opportunities in Belgium and across Europe to help you save or make more money. So if you want to learn more about government subsidies in Belgium and how to create passive income, make sure you subscribe to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about a 250 euro voucher that you can receive from the Flemish government to buy a washing machine, a freezer, or a fridge. Okay, so I will explain to you who qualifies for this voucher, what are the conditions, and finally I'll show you step by step how to apply for this. So buying a new appliance can be so expensive, and for many people it requires a lot of savings in advance. So that's why the Flemish government created this program to help people buy new energy efficient appliances and also to reduce their energy consumption, so to reduce their energy bill. Please note that this program will likely be cancelled at the beginning of next year. So, which is why I decided to make this video now so that you can still take advantage of it. So if you are planning to buy a new fridge or a freezer, the energy label must be label A or A plus and so on, going up. But label B, C, D going down are not allowed. Okay, so that is very important. Why? Because the government want to give you this voucher so you can buy appliance that is not using a lot of energy, so that you can be able to save a lot of money on your energy bills. Okay, so you can also apply one voucher per device type every 5 years, and maximum 2 vouchers per household in a 5-year period. So for example, if you requested a washing machine voucher in July 2020, you can request the next one in July 2025. If you requested a fridge voucher in October 2023, for example, your next fridge voucher can only be requested in October 2028. So, and this is the case if this program is not going to be cancelled next year. So you can request up to 2 vouchers in 5 years. So for example, you can request a voucher for a fridge in June, and then later the same year you request another voucher for a freezer. Okay, so this means you can receive 500 euro total in support, which is very good. It is also possible to request 2 vouchers at the same time, especially now that the program may be cancelled. Okay, so but if in this case you must complete 2 separate applications. The voucher that you're going to receive expires 45 days after approval. So if you don't use it in time, you must wait another 5 years before you can request another voucher for that appliance type. So I recommend that you only apply when you are ready to buy that appliance. So once you receive the voucher, you must visit a shop that accepts it. This is a list of different shops that accept the voucher. So you can only use it in physical stores and not online. So if you want to buy something online, you cannot use the voucher online. You have to go to the shop that accepts it. So let's talk about who qualifies for this voucher. So if you'd like to apply, you must live in the Flemish region, okay? And also have an income below required limits. So the income limit for 2025 is 24K for a single person, 36K for a single person with a disability or one dependent, 36K for a couple without children, and then for extra child, you need to add 4,300. Okay, so for example, a couple with 2 kids, so that will be 36K plus 4K and another 4K, so around 45K euro income limit. And for single parent with 1 child, that will be around 36K. A single person with disability, that will be around 36K as well. So your family situation and income are checked automatically when you apply. However, in 4% of applications, the system cannot find your data. So in that case, you will need to upload documents manually, such as your yearly income documents. So after you submit your application, you're going to receive a file number. And this file number is going to allow you to track your status online. Okay, so you're also going to receive an official decision by email or by post. And if your application is approved, your voucher will be sent to you by Fluvius, either by email within 3 working days or by post within 7 working days. Important things to remember is that the voucher must be requested before you buy your fridge or your freezer. Okay, so, and also the voucher and the invoice at the shop must be under the same name. Okay, so some shops, they will control your identity to make sure you are the owner of the voucher. And also you must go to a physical store to be able to use the voucher. You cannot use the voucher online, okay? And what is very important also is that some stores, so some shop will allow you to combine the voucher with eco checks if you have them. What you want to do is go to Google and then search for voucher Fluvius. Then click on the second link. On this website, you will get a lot of information about what the voucher is, how much you can get, and also how to apply. So in order to apply, click on the link below. You need to log in using your It Is Me account. So once you are in, go ahead and click Start New Aanvraag. So in this section is where the government is going to collect all your data. So they are going to check your identity information, how many people are living on your address, your income. So here you need to confirm that you know that the voucher is 45 days valid. And after 45 days, if you did not use the voucher, you can only request the same voucher for the same appliance after 5 years. So the system is going to search for data about you, about your family, and so on in order to make sure that you are eligible for this voucher. So in this page, you can see that the system confirms that you live in the Flemish region. So that means you can ask for the voucher. And they also check your income. Your income is not above the limit. So you can go on and click on Aanvraag verder zetten, meaning that you can go ahead and continue with the application. So here is where you're going to make your selection if you want a voucher to buy a deep freezer, a fridge, or washing machine. If you had already asked for a voucher for one of the appliances, then you can see that it's marked in gray, as you can see on my screen. I've already asked for a voucher for a washing machine, so that means you cannot request it for it again. So the only option here is to request a voucher for deep freezer or a fridge. So on this page, you are confirming that you are requesting a voucher to buy a fridge for €250. And you can also put your contact information. How would you like to receive the voucher? Is it by email or by post? And double check that your address is correct, because that is where they are going to send the voucher. And once it's completed, so I would like mine to be sent to my email address. So I'm going to add my email address. Here you can see that you have your file number, which starts with KB. So this is a file number that you are going to use to follow up the status of your application. So about 4% of all applications cannot be processed automatically. And this is because of missing tax data, missing household information, dependents not recognized, disability is not detected. So if this happens, you must upload your income documents, your household documents, if you have court papers, if you share custody, and disability attest if applicable. So you have to upload all these things manually. So if you're a person and you think, I don't want to buy a new fridge, I don't want to buy a new wash machine, it's also possible to rent out all these appliances. Okay, so there is a project called Papillon project. I'll leave the website on the video description. You can go and check it out. you can go and rent all these appliances. Okay, so and the €250 discount is going to be applied directly to the rental price. Thank you so much for watching this episode until the end. If you find this video helpful, then you will also enjoy the video above explaining how easy it is to buy a brand new house in Belgium with only 6% VAT. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more financial tips in Belgium and across Europe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.